gorgeous title screen this has. I'm sure I don't need to tell you. It's Little Nightmares 2. I've been incredibly excited for this. Loved the original Little Nightmares. And 6 is... Hunger for Justice? Is it? Let's see what happens in this one. I don't really know. I haven't gone back and researched as I should have done, my homework, etc. I think that this takes place before Little Nightmares, so it's sort of a prequel, sequel. I don't know for sure. Let's see if we can figure it out. I don't want to interrupt the choir, though. We're doing it. We're interrupting the choir. Oh, hello and welcome. Perfect timing. I'm glad to hear it. I'm definitely reading this really quickly. I'm not skipping over it. That would be hugely illegal. Pardon me, I'm gonna go rip off the tag from my mattress real quick. Okay, until the eye is barely visible. The eye is barely visible now. I should be happy. I'm gonna put it there. You're gonna access my data periodically? Oh no! I'm gonna have to be much more careful about what I put online. New game. Hello. It is indeed stream time. Good morning. So nice to see you guys there. Happy Sunday. Now let's make it worse. Having a good Sunday? Well, I'll see to that. What did you do? Did you purchase Season Pass number 17? How dare you, sir? How dare you? Subbed 12 seasons. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Here's to 12 seasons. New ones. There's that old familiar... It seems to be both. Sorry. Got very loud there. That eye symbol, it seems to be both an eye, but it's also the maw. It's the shape of the ship that 6 destroys? I'm not sure what she does with it. So who are we now? This does not really appear to be 6, though it is a similar hidden person. Masked, I mean. You can see them, they're not that hidden. Okay. I can jump. I can pull the camera back, seemingly. That's nice. I also have the ability to peek a little extra into the corners. That was part of the original, that they would often hide little creepy cameos in those side corners. I can call out. I can crouch, and this must be grab. This is what I was trying to just make sure there aren't any buttons. Seemingly not. There is a small wooden block. I don't know quite what that is. Kind of looks important. I'm going to hang on to it for a second. We'll see what happens. We are out of doors, seemingly, in a rather lovely forested area. Aha, I'm so glad you caught with love's eyes. I had a little bit too much fun with that one. It's plain to hear. And I'm glad you caught it. Okay. I have some sort of stanky, what am I gonna call it? What am I gonna appropriately call it? A big old pile of, we have something in the trenches. How would I throw an object? That's the one. It should be able to make it across, just in case. Not sure if there's any purpose to this block whatsoever. Nice. Alright, let's go check down here. Who's being so stanky down here, Stank Inspector coming through. How far into the wilderness will they allow me to wander? About that far. That's further than I thought, really. I like it. Okay, I'm coming back around. I'm gonna make the big jump. Yay. Alright. Take my block again. Some sort of box that perhaps once housed a massive kitten, but now no. The kitten has long since decomposed. Another box. Seems like it wants me to grab this one. And give it the old one too. Oh, hatch. Strange. Can crouch and carry. This young boy's talent knows no bounds. Assuming it's a boy, I don't really know. It's really none of my business. Slipper. And... well, let's take a guess at what that could be. It appears to be a giant bundle of corpses. And they're missing their shoes. Always a good sign. Never a bad sign when that's happening. Or is it? So sorry, I see a question in the chat there. Anything I should know about this game, or rather the first game? To briefly catch you up, I will try not to spoil. Am I perfect? Do I sound perfect? In the first game, it took place on a sea vessel, a sort of floating island called the Maw, and it slowly became, the truth to you, you slowly became aware that the Maw's entire purpose seemed to be to kidnap, process, and consume children that came from some unknown place. We don't know if they're being kidnapped or where these children are coming from. But at the end of the first game, Six, a tiny rain-coated protagonist, developed a psychic power of some kind and used it to explode the brains and internal organs of anyone involved with the Maw, effectively. And then the ending was very unclear. She just sort of walked out and sat on the Maw as if to say, I live here now. So it was very unclear whether she was out for vengeance, was she out for power? We're not entirely sure. And so this seems to be leading up to those events. We have not yet met Six, but I've seen screenshots that indicate she is in this one as well. Alright, so you cannot jump and hold a thing. Let me try getting it up here. Again, I don't know if this has any value. I'm just hanging on to my block for comfort. Give me those feet. I did not expect him to actually grab the foot. And now I'm filled with so much regret. I'm so sorry for what's happened to your toes. It was not my intention to be so disrespectful. Alright. You can do it. I believe in you. Maybe he can't do it, and in fact needs to grab some toes. Is this the big secret? Hard to tell where they are. Okay, he cannot get momentum going. That's fair. There must be a way to just grab onto the ledge. Maybe if I hit the grab button, that'll do it. I've been so spoiled by modern games grabbing the ledge for you. I'm sorry. I'll remember. Okay. Obvious trap. Let's do it. Get down there, you. Alright, grab this ledge so you don't hurt your anks, huh? Nope, not possible. Okay. Just hurt your angst then. What do I care? I haven't seen any square-shaped receptacles where this may go. I'm sure it's just a massive waste of all of our time. But when I find that secret area... Alright, that looks like a nasty, spiky cage that will ruin my day. Almost ruined my block. Been a nightmare. Just a small one, though. Let's check if he can climb this before we proceed. Seemingly not. Alright. Gonna have to be a lot more cognizant of traps as we go deeper into the woods, I'm sure. Looks like I need to push and pull and stand on that. Oh, you be good, block. Alright. Now let's push and pull it. Maybe about here would allow me to get my block up. If it will allow me to get my block up. I forgot you can't leap small gaps. Okay. Maybe I can land it on here. It's gonna be a little tricky. This may be the end of our blocked journey. How was that supposed to be said? I don't think you did it right. Our blocked is... Let me try putting this long ways here, just on the off chance. Ow. I keep thinking he'll be able to... Ooh! Where'd it go? Ah! I think it, like, literally slipped through a gap in the world. Small gap in the polygons, and never to be seen again. Oh my. And it's gone. It's gone forever. Okay, we're moving on, and I'm not going to worry about it. It's probably for the best. Secret area over. Always a shame when you lose your companion cube. Spiders. I see something that heavily implies the presence of spiders. It's limbo all over again. X to sprint. Alright. That would have been a good spot to maybe get under it there. Yeah. Let's crouch when it hits that rock and see if we can avoid it. No. I have a very tall forehead, okay? Did I just quite... Apparently that's not the way to survive, and yet that appears to be my only thing of note. Okay. Just barely made it that time. If only I had my small box to throw in that woodpecker's hermitage. Alas, I am boxless, and thus no longer friends with the peckers. Shame. Maybe can go up and around that way. Let's look down here first. Yeah. It's looking like the only way forward. All right. Do pardon me for one moment. Did you? I'm back. We ascend to the hangman's noose. You know what you've done, child. Now accept your fate. Oh. Well, now I'm on top of the log. I bet the Q&A team never thought of this. Ah, I'm so sorry. Jeez. What failure. You can tell I've never played this game before, or else I'd be trying to show off instead of whatever this is. Probably better this way, really. Okay, it's the exact same thing every time. I'll get a little more momentum. I'm sorry. I kept thinking I could get away with it, because he's right there. I mean, his feet literally touching the grasses, but it's fine. All right. I just really want you to make sure. I forgot which button grabs. There. Pressing the wrong one again. It should be fine. Somewhere in there. Oh, okay, yeah. It's one of these. Alright, that begs the question, is there anything up there? Nope. That's where it stops. Good, good. I love this style of game, these, like, limbo-esque, heavily atmospheric, creepy side-scrollers. It's one of my very favorite genres. So, jump and grab? Am I to understand, it's the old jump and grab? Maybe just down here. I don't seem to have like a lighter or anything yet. 6 had a lighter that she started with. I do not. Everything seems to be defined by these narrow gaps. There's all these really cool 3D illusions going backwards. I have to remind myself not to stop and gawk at every single one. Here, take a shoe. Just because. No box, but we have a shoe. They got me. I'm going to be consumed at the maw. Alright, now I know what the shoe is for. Thank you, premonitions. Hideous, terrifying premonitions. Alright, let's chuck that past the old netting. Are there going to be more of those? Should I get another shoe? The fact that it's shoes is just... Ah. Okay, can't get up there. Doubt my shoe will reach. Nope. Oh well. Fun while it lasted. There you go. Put a little effort into it. Every time they give me a small peek of sunlight, I'm a little bit scared. Surely it must be a foul trap. Those look like foul traps. Bear traps, in fact. Let's not step on them. Oh, they could be anywhere under these heavy leaves. I guess the stake that they're tied to is supposed to be my indicator here. No stakes. Then it's clear. May I have this? Ah, perfect. Oh, he actually looks to be wielding it. Yeah, weird. There were no, like, weapons or items you could use like this. You could drag stuff before. I like it. New feature set. And another stick, sure. We're just gonna go around wreaking terrible havoc upon the leaves, as I will not be able to see when or where there is a bear trap. There. Found him. Be right back here. 1 second. Getting a little bit of a runny nose. My apologies. I'm back. I'm so sorry. Should be better now. Someone is offering me steak and or brisket, and why? Yes, I will absolutely take the steak and or brisket. Throwing dead people's shoes is so weird, so lovely. It is so nice to see you guys there. Hello, hello. Was my refrigerator running? Is that where you got me? I wonder what hats. Well, now I know what hats implies, but where? Where does hats imply? Alright, assuming they're going to take it easy on me. Okay, no sticks. Now it's pine cones. Yeah, sure, this is something a child should definitely have to deal with. In order to prevent himself from being capitalized? Cannibalized. I mean, capitalism, too, can be quite damaging to a child, but not what I meant. Reusable cones. You're a disappointment to me, Piney. Huge, shattering disappointment. I could probably just walk along the log at this point and not worry about it, but yeah, this is fun. I like bear traps. Oh, there's one. Right at the end of it. Right in the danger zone. I might be able to avoid it, but just to protect the child's bare feet. Let's grab this. No. No, not at all. Alright, we tried. His bare feet. Alright. I'm just gonna wedge myself into this small gap in the tree, and that's where we'll live from here on out. Once again, you're giving me a peek of daylight. Not helpful. No, not helpful at all. Only reminds me of what I've lost. What are these cages for? Birds? They're just bird cages, I'm sure. What are these small piles of sand for? Birds? Alright, so we can go into the house, or we can go into the toilet. I know where I'm starting. Looks like we're going in through the window. If the shutters would do me the service of shutting up, that would be great. Soup's on. As is the kettle. Probably don't want to stand on that. What a very little nightmare I'm having. Alright, can't open any of those. boots, steps. I think we're fine. How about the fridge? Eh? So close, but no. Oh, good, there we are. Anything good? Anything tasty? Reach that top shelf. Yeah, really get up in there. I got an achievement that said, "What did you expect to see?" Which makes me think, is there a dead dove in here? That's... Oh no. Alright, seemingly nothing I can grab or activate. Moving on to the next room. I remember that theme. Whose house is this? Muddy boot prints. And a hat. Hooray! That's my hat now. Equip collected hats in the pause menu. I will do so. Warm? Fashionable? Can we see his face now? Show us your face, boy. Just can't reach the door to escape. Alright. I'm gonna take your boots. I'm gonna put them in the kitchen, where they'll get even muddier. No, you deserve this. This is on you. For not allowing me to exit your... Oh, okay, fine. Kitchen is off limits. I'm gonna throw your boot out the window. Alright, can't reach the curtains. So that appears to go down into a sort of basement. This stays on the same level. And is locked. However, there is something beyond it. There's a man made out of wax, just beyond. He's not moving. No one's quite sure why. Let's go ahead and ransack his basement then, while he's paralyzed with fear. The art style of this is so gorgeous. All the lighting and shadows. Oh good, the music is coming from the basement. That's a good sign. Heavy enough. I'll find a stick. Maybe this rubber band ball. Are you heavy enough? Get back here. Oh, you fiend. You rapscallion ball, you. Seem like some very weak boards, but no. I can't just pull at them either. Okay. What else do we have? Butcher knife would probably get us through there. Or the axe. Watch your feet. Whew. Here's... And I can't say the rest because it's probably heavily copyrighted. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about this being a bad thing, in your opinion. It's like, I'll rescue you. I'm a hero. Now, put it down, just so the implication isn't there. How long have you been in here? Some days. Some many, many days. You Okay. I have some food. It's this hat. So if you're hungry, go ahead. Well, at least she didn't mug me of my hatchet. Anything back here? Nope. Alright, you forgot your music box. Can I play it while I'm running? Oh, that'd be fun. Alright, just going up the stairs. I'm guessing I can't throw this music box all the way up the stairs. Is there any other way to take it? Also wondering if there are other places I should try smashing that hatchet. Stay there. Just trying different buttons to make sure I can't turn it. I'd love to turn it, but no. I don't know how it works. It's too complicated for me. Anything else hidden in here? Seems to be like a candle drawn in chalk on that top wall. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. Not really a better look, but you can barely see it. Okay, I don't think there's really anything important here. Ouch. Fair enough. Now look at the little animation of this rug as he runs over it. That detail is really nice. It's a nice rug. Sturdy. So I don't know if I need this hatchet at all now. Probably not. I was hoping to put it with its friend. Alright, let's try throwing this up the stairs. And if we can't, we'll just go follow her, I guess. No, come back. He can't climb up and catch it. The music box also seems to have that eye symbol on it. Or the maw. I'm never sure which one it is. I'm stuck. That's weird. I don't think I'm supposed to be stuck. Here's something the Q&A team never thought of. Ha ha ha. Ah, ha. And how do I proceed? I can restart from checkpoint. That might be significantly... Oh, significantly back there. Let's try it. No, let's try it, I said. Yeah. So sorry. Hit a little glitch. Alright, can't fit under there. We're grabbing. This is such an interesting game. I love Little Nightmares particularly because typically in this situation you're just on like a left or right only. Left or right and jump. But Little Nightmares you can come closer to the camera or further away from the camera. Extra dimensions of fun. You're free. Put it down. Drop it. Huh. There you go. We seem to be a very good-natured young man, willing to help others. This is good to hear. Alright, so we're leaving everything down in the basement. Potentially to return, or perhaps never again. There's a man in there. There's a man made of wax. Please don't. Oh, no. You've angered the man made of wax. Why is there something bumping over here? Who's bumping? Would you stop? Thank you. Alright. What did you do to the man made of wax? I have no comments whatsoever. No, I'm just gonna sit in stunned silence for a second. What's back here? What are these rags? Why do they smell? I have so many questions. Hey. Nobody wants to talk about my trauma. That's fine. You guys good? Do you need me to, like, yank this sock out of your eye socket? Your eye socket. It's fine. I'm moving on now. Thank you for the cheese. Weird. Why would you need a fake family made out of real skin? Couldn't you get a fake family made out of fake skin? Into the attic? No, come back. I'm not going to hurt you. I don't want you to get into the attic and then I have no way to get up there if that's how we get out of this situation. No. She's going to boost me. Give me one moment. I don't mean to keep you waiting. I'm going to search for hats. Alright. Hold right trigger. Or press right trigger. You don't have to hold it. Jeez. Another shoe? Of course. That seemed to have angered someone. Are you hearing the anger? Is it just me? No? Go around. There we are. Into the attic, which is, of course, full of mannequin parts. Why wouldn't it be? My only weakness is mannequin parts. This looks like something we're both supposed to push. Would you like to help me push? Oh, thank you. There's a key up there. I always forget you have to climb. Stop relying on modern convenience. Okay, looks like a thing for a crank to go into. Does anyone have some fresh crank? She will lift me up that way. There are skin bags full of... Oh, heaven knows what, as well as an armless corpse. I'm gonna assume most of the skin bags contain an armless corpse, then. I forgot to grab. I'm sorry. I feel so foolish, but would you boost me again? I dearly appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I can drop down there. Can I climb? He cannot shimmy, but he can grab that, which is very impressive. We'll teach the boy to shimmy. Nope. It was fun playing with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out to the main she's got the crank. Good. She's broken her mirrors. The big bad boss lady at the end of the first Little Nightmares also had an issue with her reflection and would break all of the mirrors in her home. So as soon as I take that, oh, this is going to get nasty. It does specifically look like there's a texture on top of that dresser there to grab onto the ledge, yet I cannot jump that high. It also seems like there's a texture to grab onto that ledge and go up into the roof. So, let's see if we can figure out what activates it. You're all stuffing and nonsense. Where did the, there it is. Okay. I'll be back. She's not gonna be here when I come back. She's not gonna be here at all. I can feel it in my soul. Watch out! Oh, that was way too close. Sorry. Oh, thank you. It's really nice not to have to do all the work. Okay, I'll get on here. I see. Alright. We got a key. Would you like the key? Nope, I've put it in my pants, so it's private to me now. Where was that lock? Actually, can she... There's no way I can, like, after she boosts me, drag her up alongside. Because she could get me onto that other dresser, and potentially even further if I had a way to, like, bring her up with me afterward. Maybe we get a rope or something later. Alright, so we can go back down. Let's find the locked door. Ouch. Too far. Yeah, you had the right idea. Okay. We're outside. Near the outhouse. What luck. As it's a desperate emergency for me to go to the outhouse now. Oh, okay. What is in the outhouse? Is this the ghost of a child? Hello, sir? Whoa. He seems to have eaten the ghost of the child. And it made him a glitch a bit in the tummy. Some glitchy tummy action. Okay. Is that a good thing? Are we helping the child ghost? Or have I just eaten his soul for power? Into the woodshed. It's definitely safe in the woodshed. If there are any children out there listening, wondering where perhaps you should hide from a serial killer, try the woodshed full of bear traps. It's sure to be a good time. Alright, do you have a plan for boosting me across this great distance? Or is it up to me? Looks to be up to me. Alright. If you could just shimmy across, I mean, that'd be great. He completely lacks the capacity to shimmy. Something's being, like, dragged or cut in the next room. I don't hear screaming, but I hear everything but. Did you guys ever hear everything but? It's weird. Alright, so there seems to be hooks, but they're not close enough together to, like, swing across to the other side. She did not offer me a boost from down here. It's presumably too much anyway. She doesn't seem to be offering me a boost from up here. Sing Mr. Mistopheles from Cats. I don't think I know Mr. Mistopheles from Cats, but I could look up the lyrics and just sort of invent a tune for you, if that's... I don't think that's what you're after. Mr. Mistopheles lyrics. Lyrics, that's the one. Yes. You ought to ask Mr. Mistopheles, the original conjuring cat. The greatest magicians have something to learn from Mr. Mistopheles' conjuring turn. Presto! And you'll all say, oh, well, I never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles. That's not the tune. That's not... I should probably become familiar with the source material and then proceed. Okay. Long Johns. This is my new plan. We grab Long Johns, the two of us, and we stretch them. Ooh, stretch them across the gap. It's gonna be fine. No? Complete nonsense, then. Fine. Not seeing anything else we can grab. Maybe there was something back in the house. I can only climb on that. I can't drag it. There is a rock holding the door open. Is it important in some way? Seemingly not. Can't just jump it. No. No, it was not the tune. But it was better. That's very generous of you. I do not know what they're trying to get me to do here. Stuck so early in the first level of things. Drag? No. Nothing can be dragged. Climb up over here any old way. It kinda seems like I need something to stand on. But nothing can be picked up. I didn't know I could hold her hand. That's very nice. Can I then, just gonna, while I'm holding your hand. Slingshot you right up into the window. It'll be fine. I do not know. Check briefly back inside the house. Make sure there's nothing I can drag. Toilet paper? Is that a thing? I might be able to stand on it, but that seems like a pauper's errand. Yes, truly, this will get us there. Yes. You can't even stand on it. It's not a big enough item to provide any height whatsoever. All right. So, did this close on us, or can we still go inside? And if so, is there any purpose to it? Still enjoying their dinner back there. Seemingly we could go back up to the attic, but no further back in time. I don't see any interactable items here. So I must just be missing something very obvious in this room, like a climbable surface. Which climbable surface is it that I'm missing? I can't go up there because of the bear trap. I definitely can't get to the hooks. She climbs up here, which seems to indicate this is the way forward. One moment, so sorry. Alright. So. There we are. You both push the box. You can both push the box, I see in the chat. Thank you. I will have to try double interactions more often. Sorry to slow the progress there. Alright, we know what's been tearing. It's the hunter and his ACL. What is the hunter made out of? Is it cheese? Is he made out of... Why does he have such a large head? I'm not trying to criticize. I'm just trying to understand. Love to... Yeah, let's both. There we go. Come on. You figured it out. Hello, sir. Oh, no. Ah! Riddled with buckshot. Alright, I must need to jump behind something then. I was gonna miss that first one. Hey! We're very small. Do you realize how small we are? His breath does create heat. That's about all I know of what lies behind that burlap. Oh, is she anxious to go? I may have missed my opportunity. Try to get into the tall grasses. Easy does it in the tall grasses there. Well, this is exciting. We're not managing to get any further away from him. And here's where the grass ends. Alright, I'm gonna wait for it to come back around to us. I'm assuming we have to make a break for it. Just about now. did not make a successful break for it. We're so close. Alright. Back through the grasses. It does. This is very reminiscent of Limbo in a way that I must assume is intentional, starting in the forest. And I'm loving it. Try not running so much this time, though that sure seemed to be a good idea. Let's stay in the grass for a second. Get as close as we possibly can here. You okay? Oh, God. Whew. Oh, jeez. I don't think he got me, but that was very close. All right. Over. And crouch, sure. So I can't tell if this is 6. She doesn't have her raincoat on yet. If it is 6... she's acting very much the same way, which would make sense. But I don't know how we're supposed to tell until she gets her raincoat. Because we never saw 6 without it. Do you think we're safe from that mad, cheese-headed hunter? No? Yeah, me neither. Very careful for bear traps, since we're back outside. What do you think? I could toss you, like a dwarf, across. No? Not a big fan. I can just try running and jumping. It seems a little unwise. It's a little unwise. Okay. I must need to pull on this rope then. I'm seeing a bit of a lever situation now. And that will give us more runway. If only you'd pull on it. You've done it! Hooray for you. Now, do I just run? Do I just run for it? No. It immediately... Okay. Hey, I need your help. Okay. You have more faith in me than I have in myself, but sure. Oh, thank you. You are an absolute catch champion. Alright. Friends across the gap. That looks like a little rain hat up in there. Where's the slicker, though? I don't care about the hat. I see the question in the chat there. Do we know why she's called 6? I don't think we do. And it kind of implies that some of the children aren't genuinely children, or that some of them have been experimented on in other ways, outside of the maw. I also see the question, would you jump in while I stream Limbo and do some commentary? That sounds awesome. Limbo is one of my very, very favorite games, and I would be happy to speak about it. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. And I don't seem to have any interaction options once I'm up here. In order to cut the rope, sure seems like I'm supposed to get something out of there. Considering I can jump right to it. Is it ever going to be enough? Doesn't seem to be enough. It's weird. Let me check real quick. I'm too curious. I'm going to Google Little Nightmare's fishing hat and see what I find. I don't know if this is going to spoil way too much for me, but we'll try it. Okay, I just didn't use my weight properly. Fair enough. Let's try this one more time. There. All right. So that's a fireman's hat? It wasn't a fisherman's hat? I must need my eyes checked. It looks very much like a fireman's, or a fisherman's hat to me. But on this little guide I found, it says fireman's hat. I think they might be wrong. Is that the hunter? Or is it something worse? Are you sure it's safe to go now? Oh boy, that was close. Right in the TV. All right. Thank you for catching me. I really appreciate that. Oh, such a smooth jump out the window. I didn't make it quite as easily. Oh. Quickly, in here. Don't let him smell you. Hey, Mr. Cheesehead. Are you angry about being partially made of dairy? I don't know if it's safe to go yet. Here we are. Could I perhaps suggest some asthma medication? I think that would be good for you. Must need to climb here. No? Oh, under. Okay. What have you left on the docks? I hope it's a corpse. I dare not speculate beyond that. I should have gone. She's got the right idea. I think he got me that time. I wasn't quite close enough to the rock. Trying again. Cannot go any faster. Chest deep in the muck here is my problem. Alright, I'm gonna give him a second. Moving along. Oh, there's a little heart carved in that tree. Let's go check it out. That's nice. Oh, is she just going under the surface? Smart. All right. Thank you, Six. You are saving me. She is a font of puzzle-solving knowledge. Must be about done with Cheesehead. Shouldn't have kept moving. Let's try that again. Okay, apparently you have to keep moving. I was wrong. Good thing he shot at me instead of her. Yikes. Left her way exposed. The house. Into the thick of it. Just grab this shotgun real quick. That'll be fine. And yeah, you aim it, and I'll just trigger it up. Oh, these poor kids. Definitely gonna have hearing loss after killing this cheese-headed man. It's not murder if they're bad people, is it? I just got an achievement that asked me that question, and I'm devastated. It's always murder, especially when they're bad people. That's what makes it fun. I mean, murder, a crime. Not fun. Alright, there's room for both of us on the big door? I didn't see the movie end this way last time. It ended very differently for Leonardo. I don't know if this is Six, but I'm bound by the heartstrings to our new compatriot here. Thank you for saving us from the hunter 6, 7 times. It does appear as though the door might be sinking a little. Just to warn you. There's a message in a bottle back there. Or a bottle, at the very least. I cannot do anything to grab it. A TV. A That seems to be a recurring theme of his. Everywhere he goes, there are TVs. He, like, woke up in the forest with 3 TVs around him. Did he come out of a TV? Like, is that why he could suck up that glitchy, static child we found in the outhouse? I have many questions. And so few answers here on level 1. I'm sure we'll get there. Something's booming into view in the distance. What's booming? Show me. Ooh. There's the city from the intro screen. Bending and threatening to collapse. Maybe more than threatening. Is it being pulled on by, like, chains attached to the buildings? Is that why they're bending? Or are those just power lines or something? We've arrived at the beach of the Pale City. And there is a child. Or someone my size. Hello, someone my size. I'm going to consume you now. For sustenance. It is very weird. What is it about TVs? So these are definitely just like telephone lines, power lines. They're leading to a TV, it seems, on the ground, which I cannot drag. Looks like the whole city is falling off into the ocean. Through erosion, perhaps. We must be headed for that door. I'm just going to check this side of the beach. Any collectible hats for me? Not. All right. This may be a good time to stop. I don't know if we're into another level. I was expecting a more visible transition, if so. But let's see what's through this doorway, and then we'll decide. Curiosity welling within me. This is just like a scene in Little Nightmares, the first one, where you walk in and there's a man hanging in the middle of his living room. This is just like that, but it's just the suit. And it's coming out of a broken television. Is there like a terrible Ringu man who's going to come out of the television and kill us? Is that what this is all leading up to? He has pants as part of his suit, but see here on the ground, spare pants. Very smart. We're in the city. I don't think you're supposed to hang your pantaloons on the power lines, but we'll deal with that later, when the blackout happens. What just descended to the street? I hope it was a t-shirt, not a young boy. Alright, so I can go right in there. However, I'm curious what the depth of this is. This almost makes it more of like an open-world game than a side-scroller with this much depth. There's a chair that has seen better days, but seemingly nothing worthwhile. Many parcels. Trash can full of shoes. This is where Oscar the Grouch decided to go barefoot. That does look like a hat up there, doesn't it? But is it... For me, it could also be any other thing. Let's see if there's a hat that matches that shape. Maybe this one? Not sure. Alright, across the street. Like I said, this is probably the perfect place to stop before the next level begins, but we're just gonna keep pressing on until something changes legitimately. Until I see some sign of change. So there's like suits just lying around as though people got sucked right out of reality. Perhaps into a television? There is a television nearby every leftover thing of clothes. But what would that be implying? Alright. Locked door there. More TVs. That one's threatening to fall. Always forget. Always forget my part of this. Hold up your end of the bargain, boy. Okay, well that looks like a trap. That looks like something they want you to grab and then the TV goes, whoo! No choice, but alright. Is she stuck behind there? I should have thought about that before I jumped off. Let me try the TV thing, see if I can get you out. I promise I'm not heading forward without you. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. There we go. That's the spirit. Okay. I'm coming, 6. I'll be right there. You got it? Good. You're way ahead of me. You're so smart. Aw, we're still split up. I miss you. Alright, so what does she have? Ah, hand across the gap, perhaps. Thank you, 6. Up to the 3rd level. We can go across that way. Let's check in here. Another ghostly figure. 6, are you hungry? Would you like to consume a ghost child? Do you have that ability? Am I a ghost child? Is that why I have the ability? Have I died? I have some questions, 6. Could you tell me if you know? Oh. Not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted my fingers to do. Okay, let's make sure the ghost child is still collected. So sorry. You never let me down. Hello, it's so nice to see you there. Welcome, welcome. You caught me having a little nightmare. Ah, Oh, why do I keep... I'm so sorry. I keep making the mistake of thinking I am 6. And then I'm not looking where my actual physical body is jumping off of ledges. It's the only problem with having 2 characters. Okay. See, what's happened is, I've become angry at the child, and I've just decided to be cruel and take it out on his kneecaps. Please jump. But the right kind of jump that gets you further. Curse your kneecaps, boy. There you go. We figured it out. The way they just flop, yeah. Ooh. Okay, don't walk off the edge this time. Check for the ghost boy. You are Coonskin Cap Man. Just to remind you, you are wearing a raccoon. You are not the other child. So, it did remember our ghostly consumption. Not to mention our tuberculosis. Good, good. That is so weird. What are the chances that you just now decided you couldn't go on and you're gonna hang yourself, and then you get sucked into the television? Weird. Can't even kill yourself properly. Is this what happens? Is it finally happening to me? Stay out. Stay out of this room, 6, I beg of you. Watch what happens and learn from it. This is for science. Oh, his shadow is not his shadow. What is that? I guess it could, it could be my little tail that's making it worse. It just looked very strange for a second. Why do you have the power to control it? Use left trigger to tune the transmission. Oh, this is cool. Okay, am I just trying to straighten it out? There it is. My will made manifest through the television and a door to the maw. Where is 6? I don't want to proceed without my friend. But I don't seem to have a choice. Oh, this is very cinematic. Hey, 6. Sorry, I almost left you through the television there. Mr. Tumnus was calling me, you see. And me with such a sweet tooth for Turkish delight. I don't know what's going on with him in TVs. Or with everyone in TVs. Is there some sort of a mass abduction event happening through ABC's Lost? Some people seem to have smashed their TVs, some people seem to have thrown them out. Maybe that's just a coincidence. Some people seem to have climbed inside of them very happily and disappeared, leaving their pantaloons for the next traveler. Is this a man's corpse in the dumpster? Dumpster corpse? Anyone? No, I'm full. Thank you. Okay. I'm assuming we're going across the chain link here. however not climbable on its own. There we go. A little break. Just what I needed. And this might be the best time to stop. This seems like a transition to a new area. We have a playground. We have someone who escaped using bed sheets. But just before we go in, let's check around for hats. Would you like to play kickball with me? Would you like to kick the ball? You've clearly taken up position as goalie. That's good. Ah, so close. And yet, nowhere near it at all. What's in this dumpster? She seems very happy just to take a breather there. That's fine. Something collectible. I cannot tell what it is. Was it a hat? Must have been. What kind of hat? It's like a volleyball? Ooh, can I... Goal! Yes, you can. Though it seems to have no purpose. Goal! I'm not getting like an achievement or anything, but it seemed like it saved it after I did that, like the "we're making a change" thing came up. Anyway, lovely hat. Let's go back to paper bag for now. That's appropriate to enter this seedy... what is it? A school building? Judging by the playground? Some sort of seedy school building. So I'm assuming we're climbing up and in, but I will leave us out here in the courtyard for now, with a clock tower that looks very suspiciously like the Maw. I'm going to assume that this is 6. If this is a prequel about 6, we must already be in her company. It is tremendously nice to see her again. I'm a little bit worried, because there's a running theme of the first game, both in the main storyline and then really, they punch you in the gut with it during the DLCs. Where 6... what's the right way to say this? She's very powerful and malevolent in a certain way. She seems to be taking down the Maw, the cannibalism of children and abduction of children. Great thing to be against. However, in order to do so, she often sacrifices people that are close to her. So working hand in hand with such a person as we near the end is going to be a fun time. I can't wait to see what happens. And I can't wait to see what's inside this gray building of ours. Thank you for all of your time and patience in dealing with my stumbles through the wilderness there. We have made it to the Pale City, and I will see you for more unspeakable horrors next time. I cannot wait. These games are truly special. I'm having way too much fun. Okay, I don't need to be filming myself drinking coffee for you now, but there's one final sip. And I hope you have a lovely day. So nice to see all... Excuse me, the bubbles caught me. So nice to see all your comments in chat. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys soon-ish. If not tomorrow, certainly next weekend. And then I have one more week of work to get through here, but then a little bit of time off for Christmas week. So maybe we could try to plan some more adventures, as we usually do. Looking forward to it. So sorry to ramble. Bye for now. Smooches.